Hello Glamours and welcome back to my channel, and if you are new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. Now don't forget to click on the subscribe button and the notification bell for more upcoming DIY future videos. For this Instagram challenge request, I was asked to recreate one of these lamps using my own technique and style, and you guys already know which one I picked to recreate. So if you'd like to find out what I created, just continue watching. So to start off, I'll be making the lamp stand and base, and I'll be starting off with a 12-inch embroidery hoop, and I'll also be using 4 36-inch rods. Next, I'll gather up all 4 rods and I'll make sure that they are flush and even to the floor, and then I'll tie the opposite end using a rubber band. Once that was done, I'll place it in the center of the embroidery hoop, and then I'll start spreading all 4 legs apart. For the remainder of this DIY, I'll be using my strongest glue sticks. Next, I'll add a drop on each 4 legs to hold it in place. I'll have a complete list of all items used in the description bar below. And for a longer and lasting hold, I'll go back with Gorilla Wood Glue. I repeated the same gluing steps on the opposite end, and then I removed the rubber band. Don't forget to follow me on my social media platforms for upcoming DIYs and giveaways. Next, I'll be using this clear DIY Christmas ornament, and I'll be removing the top, and then I'll be cutting around the top edge using my hot tool. Next, I'll add hot glue to the tip of the rods, and then I'll place the rods inside the Christmas ornaments and making sure that it reaches the top. Next, I'll be using one napkin ring holder, and I'll glue the napkin ring holder on top of the center of the Christmas ornament where I drew my marking. Next, I took it to a well-ventilated area and I spray painted metallic gold only on the top part and bottom part base, and I did not spray any on the rods. So I'll be using black acrylic paint, and I used half of a sponge to apply it only onto the rods. Once I was done, I put it to the side, and I also grabbed a mirror candle lid that I already had on hand, and I spray painted metallic gold. I'll be gluing on mirror mosaic strips, and I glued it around the bottom part of the Christmas ornament, and I also glued it around the napkin holder. Once the candle lid holder was dry, I glued it on top where the napkin ring holder is, and this will be support for the lampshade. Next, I'll be making the lampshade, and I'll start off by using strong foam board, and then I'll take a 16-inch platter and trace a circle on top. I took a 14-inch charger, placed it in the center, took my measurements, and then I cut it out. Next, I'll be using 4 flat skewers, and I glue them on the center, 2 vertical and 2 horizontal. Repeated the same steps and made 2. Next I'll be using 3 placemats and I'll glue them together by the edges. The placemats are too wide, so I'll be making them 8 inches wide. Once I was done, I'll start gluing it together. Once my lampshade was completed, I took it to a well-ventilated area and spray painted 2 coats of glossy black. Next I took foam board and I cut out 2 4x4 circles and I'll be gluing them on the inside of the lampshade on the top and bottom part. And for lighting, I'll be using 2 LED remote touch lights and I'll be gluing them where I place the round foam boards. And here is the finished look. I really do love the way this tall table lamp turned out, and I have the perfect spot in my home for it. This was a very interesting challenge to recreate, and I believe I came very close to the original lamp. Here is the challenge lamp and mine side by side. I believe I came very close, but what do you guys think? Leave a comment below. And here's the home for this lamp. I really do love the way this lamp really turned out, and it's the perfect lamp I've been looking for a very long time for this side table next to this chair. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I met this challenge and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoy making it. Now don't forget, I post new DIY videos every week. Like and share with family and friends, and subscribe if you haven't. Comment if you wish. Turn on your notification bells for more upcoming DIY future videos. I'll see you on my next DIY upload.